Hook, 0-100 to 0-15, fast cuts, close-ups. Two very different ideas of modern performance. One is pure, unapologetic off-road grip, the Bronco family stretching into pickup territory. The other is Toyota's new GR-GT supercar, razor-sharp, race-bred, and packing supercar numbers. Today we break down the exterior design, color choices, and the headline features that make these two machines sing. Let's go. Open intro, 0-15 to 0-40, wide shot of presenter by Studio Ramp. Welcome back. I'm Name. If you love cars that make a statement, from mud-splattered trail dominance to wind tunnel-honed aero, this episode is for you. We'll run through the Bronco story and the ongoing pickup chatter, then jump to Toyota's GR-GT, what it looks like, what's under the skin, and the color and trim options that give each its personality. Transition. Graphic. Bronco Pickup. Rugged Roots, 0-40 to 0-45. Section. Ford Bronco, 0-45 to 4 o'clock. Narration over footage, imagery of Bronco SUVs and off-road shots. First, the Bronco. Ford's Bronco family has always been about chunky, purposeful styling, squared fenders, high ground clearance, removable tops and doors, and that wide, in-your-face, Bronco, grille treatment. The 2025 Bronco line continues that language and adds more capability and equipment aimed squarely at the outdoor adventurer. Ford's official materials highlight its body-on-frame construction, short overhangs for better approach and departure angles, and steel bumpers that take a hit without blinking. Everything about the Bronco's exterior is designed with off-road geometry and durability in mind. If you've been watching the streets and forums, there's been growing coverage of a Bronco pickup, a model that would marry Bronco styling with a functional pickup bed. Some outlets have even reported an official unveiling or leaked specs for a 2025 Bronco pickup, positioning it as a rugged, higher-output gasoline truck custom-built for off-road warriors. Treat these as early press whispers. Some come from smaller auto sites, others from long-running industry predictions that Ford would eventually stretch the Bronco nameplate into a pickup body style. Either way, the concept fits perfectly with Ford's off-road push. Design details. Cuts to close-ups. Visually, imagine the Bronco's squared fenders stretched into a short bed pickup. A tall, flat front fascia with bold Bronco lettering, circular LED headlamps that echo the classic 1960s silhouette, and wide wheel arches ready for serious rubber. We're talking 35 to 37-inch tires like the Sasquatch or Raptor trims. Expect utilitarian bezels, thick skid plates, integrated tow hooks, and modular bumpers you can unbolt and swap for trail-spec hardware. Inside, the Bronco's signature rugged design likely stays unchanged. Rubberized floors, marine-grade vinyl or heavy-duty cloth seats, physical switches, and plenty of mounting points for gear. Its form follows function in the best way. Color and appearance. Show palette boards. Ford has leaned heavily on nostalgia and adventure in its recent Bronco color palettes. That means classics like Wimbledon white returning for anniversary editions, ruby red and velocity blue for the sportier trims, and the freewheeling sunset graphics for a retro-flavored throwback. Add earthy greens, slate grays, cyber orange style bright accents, and black or white contrast roof options. If Ford green lights a full Bronco pickup, expect the same approach, a mix of heritage shades for collectors, bold adventure colors for the trail crowd, and optional graphics packages for buyers who love a little personality. Key features to highlight. Body-on-frame durability built for off-road punishment. Sasquatch Raptor-grade hardware, lifted suspension, 35 to 37-inch. Tires, heavy-duty dampers. Modular, washable interiors and removable roof doors for open-air freedom. Transition. Graphic. GR-GT, racetrack to road, 4 o'clock to 4:05. Section. Toyota GR-GT, 4:05 to 8:30. Narration over rotational studio footage of GR-GT. Now flip to the other end of the spectrum, Toyota's GR-GT. This is Toyota Gazoo Racing's new flagship, a road-legal supercar dripping with motorsport technology. Toyota's unveiling shows a low-slung, sculpted machine defined by razor-edged aerodynamics, deep cooling intakes, and a silhouette that looks like it spent its early life in a wind tunnel. Everything about the GR-GT's exterior screams downforce and airflow control. Power and chassis, though. The GR-GT packs a hybridized twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 producing roughly 640 to 650 PS. It combines raw combustion power with hybrid electric boost, not just for acceleration, but for race-derived energy recovery that keeps the car performing consistently during long, demanding stints. Toyota also revealed a GT3 race variant using the same design DNA, highlighting just how close this car is to a track machine with license plates. Exterior design breakdown, slow-motion side profile. Design highlights include a sharply creased bonnet with functional venting to manage heat from that aggressive powertrain, muscular rear haunches that anchor the car visually and aerodynamically, and WEC-inspired aero elements like splitters, underbody tunnels, and a huge rear diffuser. The lighting design is distinctly GR, narrow, blade-style LEDs tied together by a gloss black crossbar that forms an X motif across the nose. It's futuristic yet unmistakably Toyota performance. Dimensions and structure, though. Instead of steel, Toyota engineered the GR-GT with a full aluminum body structure, a first at this level for the brand. That means better stiffness, lower weight, and more room for race-grade cooling and aero elements. The combination is essential when you're chasing sub-200 mph top speeds and track-focused reflexes. Color and trim. Show paint swatches. Toyota's launch imagery leans into classic performance shades, metallic grays, deep graphite blacks, pure whites, and bold racing reds and blues tied to Toyota's GT racing legacy. Expect optional carbon-exposed aero pieces, contrast roof accents, and special edition liveries that pay tribute to the GT3 program. This is a car where paint isn't just an aesthetic choice, it highlights the sharp geometry of every crease and aerodynamic curve. Key features to highlight: hybrid twin-turbo V8 with approximately 640 to 650 PS. Lightweight all-aluminum body structure. Track-bred aero influenced by WEC and the GT3 program. Comparison moment. Split screen. Bronco vs GR-GT 830 to 915. Okay, apples and oranges time. The Bronco Pickup, if Ford pulls the trigger, is all about capability, load hauling, and going where the road ends. Tall ride height, big tires, and rugged finishes define it. The GR-GT, by contrast, is Toyota's artistic expression of pure performance, downforce-heavy aero, hybrid power, and precision handling. They're both extreme machines, just pointed in totally different directions. One wants to dominate rock gardens. The other wants to carve circuits at 1G. Call to action outro, 9:15 to 10 o'clock presenter close. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like and subscribe, and tell us in the comments, would you build a Bronco pickup into your dream overlander, or take the GR-GT straight to your favorite track? I'll be watching both reveals closely and will drop a full spec video as soon as Ford or Toyota publish final color and trim details. Until next time, keep your tire pressures sensible and your revs high. End. Outro music. End slate with subscribe and video suggestions. If you want, I can. Now convert this into exactly 1,000 words, or create thumbnail title plus 10 hashtags, or build a full B-roll shot list. Just tell me which one you want.